Hi, it's David Baker. What we're going to do today is battered sausage and chips, maybe a couple of boiled eggs. Nice and easy, but the battered sausage, how do you make batter? Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, you can see the chips are boiling away and the boiled eggs. Pretty simple really. Sliced potatoes, peel them, peel potatoes first, slice them, and then you put them in the beautiful the best rapeseed oil you can, and there you go, you can see them bubbling away there. They're the lovely chips, perfect chips. And don't know whether you can see the boiled eggs at the back there. Anyway, so I'll show you how to make batter. Okay, probably best thing to do is if I close this window here. Okay, bit tricky. There you go. Right, so what you've got, need weighing scales. This is a mug. Well, you know, come on England. Do about half of it. So that's a cup, isn't it? Cup. You need a cup of milk. So again, estimate. It's not an exact science, is it? It's cooking. Right, so here we go. And you need probably about, I would estimate something like a quarter tablespoon of, a teaspoon cooking salt. There you go. Mix all that together in a bowl. Put the milk back. And you're going to need sausages for this as well, so probably 4 sausages, two each. You need this fork. Unfortunately, you can't use any other fork. It's got to be this one. Alright, so you're out of luck because you can't come round to mine. There you go. You could try and use one of your own forks though, and try and get around of it that way. It's not this fork though. This fork is a very special fork. It's got the forkability factor. It's got the X factor of the forks. Here we go, and there you go. You can see what you do is you just prong the sausages like that, because these are going to go in the batter and in the chip pan to get the battered sausages. So what you're going to have to do with the batter, I've never made batter in my life. I haven't got a clue. I think you're supposed to have a whisk or something like that, so I don't know. Just put those sausages, getting them ready. If the chips come out first, that's no problem, just put them in the oven, no big deal. Now what you do with the chip pan also is, once you get it boiling, the oil, turn it down, and it just like simmers away with the boiling oil. And what you've got to always have is a chip basket, and then you can see your chips get nice and crisp and light brown. Beautiful. Well, the chips are actually looking pretty nearly ready, so I might have to put them in a container and then in the oven or something like that. So here we go. Here's something I could put them in. Chips in there. Just put them there. Put the oven on about gas mark 3, I would say. okay. Normally don't do the sausages and the chips together, but I think like the chips are nearly done now. Amazing. Just a couple of minutes for those. Once you've got it's boiling, it probably takes about between 5 and 7 minutes for them to go crisp and light brown. And so we've done all the forking of the sausages. That's the fourth sausage. Fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So different international European sausages there. These ones from Lincolnshire actually. Like a Cumberland sausage from Lincolnshire, but absolutely beautiful. So probably I think what we should do is get the batter ready. That's what we're supposed to be making actually. So you need a bowl, Supposed to be whisking this. Oh. You can't see what I'm doing off camera there. All I'm doing is putting the flour, the quarter pinch of salt and the milk mixture and putting it into a bowl. Right. Bowl goes straight in the washing up, so there's less washing up. Put water in that straight away so it doesn't stick. And you've got your weighing scale bowl there, is nearly clean and all ready. Right. Now this is probably what you do. You probably whisk the batter, whisk it. So we need a whisk really. If you can find a whisk, that'd be ideal. Just going to turn down my hot boiled eggs. Again, you don't once the water's boiling, you put the eggs in. One thing you can do with the eggs is, which I never do actually, what you can do, some people put a hole in ones. I never do that. You don't need to do that. Pierce them slightly so it doesn't. You just very boiling water and then turn down. Simple as that. When you're cracking them at the end, I'll show you that. They'll look brilliant. So I'll show you the chips, what are the chips looking like. Here's a sample chip. With a golden brown rapeseed oil, you know, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Give them another couple of minutes actually then. Well, while I'm whisking, I'd say the eggs are probably, 5 minutes for an egg, isn't it? 5 minutes well done. So, eggs are pretty much done. Probably could start doing the eggs. And the thing I keep forgetting to do is the actual thing you're here for. It's the batter, and unbelievably we found a whisk. Just happens to be there. Must be fate conspiring for David's Got Talent. So obviously this is the old-fashioned whisk. Food processor, that's what you need. Whisker, Kenwood Chef, anything like that. So I'm whisking it around there, you can see the batter. The more whisky you do, the better. So it's dead simple, wasn't it? A bit different as well, isn't it? But, what you could have is you could make some onion gravy to go with it. A little bit of onion. What you could do is use the boiling water from the eggs. That's already going. I'll show you. I'll do that as well. I'll do some onion gravy. You'll be amazed. There you go. There you go. That's it. That looks like it. So stick these sausages in there, in the batter. You've got enough batter to fry a fish there. Probably enough for a fish batter there. Your chips are nearly done. So I'm figuring it's going to take these chips out and put them in here. Okay, chips are done. Stick them in the oven. So much nicer than freezer chips, aren't they? Okay, here's your onion gravy, which is really just two boiled eggs. Just take the eggs out. You need this spoon as well. Take the eggs out. Okay, the onion gravy, show you the onion gravy. Boiling water. That's too much water. Put it in with the washing up liquid water. So just start washing up simultaneously, so we don't have too much work to do afterwards. The trick with the eggs, put a bit of cold water on the top of them so you don't burn you. Put a bit of cold water on the eggs, right? So you don't burn yourself when you pick them up. I'll show you how I peel them anyway. Okay, bit of onion gravy. Gravy granules, what's your problem? Throw some gravy granules in here, have a party, stir it around. Stir it around. Need this wooden spoon, you can't use any others. And with your onion, you're cutting this on a board. Here's your onion. Okay, so you got your onion peeled there like that. Don't use the centre bit. Don't use that's a bit bitter. Avoid the centre. Now you can either fry onions and put them in a tiny bit, but not necessary in my view. Just chop them up, just to get a bit of onion gravy going. See that bit of left, the core bit in the middle? You can use that for a salad or use it for something else. Just don't see that bit there. That's the bit I chuck away. Just makes it bitter. Okay, so we're coming up to 15 minutes now, so you better hurry up. Don't want it to be too long, the video, so 15 seconds to go. Okay, so just chopping up these onions. Again, if you get anything like that on, get rid of that. That's what you want. That's your onion gravy. Okay, onion gravy, stir it around a bit and just put it on to simmer a bit. Thing about cooking, don't go crazy with the heat, you know, don't put the gas too high. Just put it on low, chill out. It takes a little bit longer, but it doesn't. Just, you know, people put they put everything too high, the gas is too high. So the onion gravy got very low, so cooking nice and easy. Now you've got the battered sausage, let's see how they go. The battered sausage, yeah? We stick these in the pan now. Okay. Spoon them in. Don't chuck them in. Don't chuck them in, otherwise you'll get splashback of the oil and you might burn yourself, health and safety. So watch out for that. So you've got the eggs here. Just do this. See that? I've hit that too hard. Gently does it, gently does it. Probably hit that too hard, you see. You might be better using a teaspoon. Perfect result. What I've seen people do is, it's quite hard boil. What I've seen people do is they do this business here, like that. And it just comes off in your hand. This is probably the worst egg I've ever peeled in my life. It just shows, you know, avoid taking videos of yourself with eggs. Okay, so what you can do is you can just put them under the tap a bit to avoid any shell. You don't want any shell. A nice arrangement would be always put a lid on your chip pan as well. And that's it, it's going to be nearly ready in about a couple of minutes. Plates. It's so easy, I don't know what to say. Okay, so the final curtain. There's your rag. Tiny bit of salt. Another plate for you. You don't want gravy on egg. I turn off all the gas now. It's way too hot. It's warm enough in here. 25 degrees C, so it's warm enough. Boil the kettle, make a cup of tea. Throw that in for you as a bonus. 2 tea bags. David Baker signing off in a minute. That's if the sausages have worked. So here's the glove. I'm getting some different gloves. Health and safety. Okay. Just divide up the chips there. Might be an idea to make sure your spoon is nice and batter free before you serve out your chips like I just did. Well, there's plenty of batter left. Look, that's just half a cup. Well, it's half a mug, half a bit of self-raising flour is the one. You know they say, but you can use ordinary flour. I hope. Sausages. Try one first. Just try one first. Cut it open just to see if it's all right. Well, I think it's perfect. It's perfect. I think I'll change my job. I think I should just be a chef. There we go, the final curtain. Face the final curtain. Onion gravy, straight on. Beautiful onion gravy. We've got 2 portions of sausage and chips there. And onion gravy, battered sausage and chips. Golden brown, beautiful chips, perfect every time. And What could be nicer? What could be finer? What could be finer than being in Carolina in the morning? Show you the result. That's it. Signing off, David Baker.